And then I
Okay.
said, that's no PS6, that's my wife. I forgot my fucking VTuber again. Half an hour I take to set up. Half an hour. Literally every single stream I forget something.
Same, babe, same. Okay, where's Amy? Amy wants to collaborate with you. Let's
Amy
go.
does
Let's
want
do
to
crime.
collaborate with you.
Let's do crime
What
together.
skin do I use today? I haven't used Cult of the Land. Actually, you know what? I haven't used like my classic fucking chibi in a while. Let's leave it on you for a bit.
Okay. It's on. Share chat should be activated. Let's open
Tis.
Amy's stream so I can stalk your art.
What a wonderful idea. I approve of stalking.
Okay. Last check. No, you guys cannot see my Google. Okay.
Damn it, that's a way better title. I just clicked onto the live and somebody's called their stream Happy Valentine's Eve.
Aw, that's cool. Yeah, I always, like, because I have to manually do my going live notifications somewhere else than in my stream, I always forget to change it. Okay, rule 34.
My go live notification is starting on Twitch while Bianca's still wearing clothes.
Okay, let's... That could work.
Drunks, how you doing? Why is shared chat not working?
It was on a moment ago.
Don't miss chats from your community. Fade other communities' chats. Why the fuck would you bother? Shared chat. If you can't see it, you know what? I'll click try it to see if.
Whoa, those are a bunch of things that are able to be clicked. I don't want to read all of this.
Fade out chats not from your community. No, I can't. No, that makes it look worse. It just very slightly fades it. So that you can, like, highlight your ones. I imagine that's useful for bigger streamers.
It's good that you're doing good.
I'm getting an advert on Amy's stream. How dare I not be subbed? Well, this is a reminder that if you have Amazon Prime, then you have a free gift sub to give to any of your favorite streamers. Or me.
Oh yeah, I see the faded out one, and now I don't...
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
How do I change the faded out thing again back? Which one was it?
Chat settings and the bottom checkbox in my preferences. Fade out chat's not from your community. Yeah, so what I mean, like, that'd be useful if chat was moving quicker, but as it is right now, I have a fucking user, like a profile next to everybody's chat that I can tell who's coming from who.
Yeah.
What's the point of sharing chat if you're not gonna share chat?
Also, people, last day of my sponsorship. Last 24 hours. And you can get a decent chunk far in just one day. Please. The sponsorship I wanted to take after has no spots left, and the other sponsorship I want to take doesn't pay anything because they forgot to put in the numbers.
Is that still paying out $1 per tier?
Yes! It didn't change it. They did. I think they will just let it run like this. A fucking 1 month sponsorship of Zenless Zone Zero, what would be a great sponsorship regarding the fan that I'm doing right now. Fucking paying only $1 per any achievement you have to do in there. Even the achievement, it takes you a month to actually reach it. $1 per person.
That is just hilariously bad.
Yeah.
Annoyingly, on one hand, I hope someone gets fired for that. On the other hand, I hope a load of desperate streamers don't take it and make them realize that they can get away with that.
No, it tells me that there are not much spots left. So in other words,
that means a load of desperate streamers have taken it. God damn it!
Yeah. I usually don't like AI art, but for some reason it does speed right. I'm not happy with that.
Yeah, I generally, when I'm searching through, I will use the AI artist references for poses, because they generally get poses pretty well. If I'm looking for shading references, or like hand references, or anything like zoomed in and specific, I will find an artist who's done it. But AI seems to understand poses well enough and references.
You know what is weird? AI understands feet perfectly, but not hands. What is weird to me.
That's because artists draw feet a lot. Artists hide hands a lot.
Okay. Okay, so thing you maybe didn't know about Rule 34. If you have the search bar where you can put in the tags you're searching for. If you find a tag and put a minus in front of this, it will automatically remove any post that has this tag inside. Meaning, if you have a special kink you really don't like, or you don't want AI art when you look for it, um, you can just like say minus in front of it, and it will remove all of them.
Yeah, it's the same on the E621 browser I use. I've just got like a load of blacklisted tags.
Yeah, like it's not
Because,
blacklisted.
there are some things on E621 that I, don't think should be on E621, and we're going to leave it at that.
Yeah, like Rule 34, if you're logged in, has also a blacklist. But this is just like for general search. Even if you're not logged in, you can just like say, okay, uh I don't want to see this specific character. I don't want pictures focused on this specific thing because not my kink. And I appreciate that. Like it took me way too long to figure that out. Um, but it's very good that I know that now. Because that way, if I look for reference, I'm not on this website for pleasure. I'm here to find reference because people that have a fetish are just like a different level of quality. So if you want to learn drawing something really good, find someone that has a fetish for it.
I agree.
Like if you see people drawing hands, just like pictures of hands that are so good that you start getting shivers because it's so well drawn, you know this person loves looking at hands.
Is there ever a world where I combine these two pieces and put them on the same canvas? Because if there is, I need to decide on a lighting direction, like, for both of them now.
Oh my god, this picture is screaming I have a fetish. The entire piece is like very like simple shaded, simple shaped, like super simple, and then you just have the feet just like 10 degrees more detailed than the
Alright, I
entire
need to do
rest.
this. Need to do this damn book first, don't I?
Uh, Damn it, Wiener, why are you blocking the feet? I need to see the feet. Great, I cannot use it as reference. There's a wiener in the way.
Damn it, Wiener.
This is okay. Is this? This is apparently official art of an anime. Looks pretty, but surprisingly naughty. But it's like, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
I don't know, is it?
I think not. But that is wrong because he has a perfectly fine goddess sitting at home, and I don't understand why he's going into dungeons to pick up more girls. Hmm.
I've actually seen the Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon anime. I literally know nothing about it. Like, I've not even been recommended it or looked at summaries.
I watched like one or two episodes of it, and then I saw like some clips from like further in the show. And the fact that this man has Hestia, one of
Oh,
pretty girls
Hestia's
that
from that. Yeah, I've
yeah,
seen a lot of art of her.
yeah, the fact that he has Hestia sitting at home, but goes but not considering her, if there is a story reason why he doesn't, but at the same time, like, for fuck's sake, you have Hestia. Whatever your reason is, it's wrong. Yeah, no, he doesn't really go in there to pick up girls. But I think like he meets more and more girls inside of the dungeon. I don't know. I didn't wrote that shit. I just like saw people talk about it.
I don't think it will understands how harems work. It's a wish fulfillment for the guy who writes it, because there's tons and tons and tons of girls who throw themselves at his feet, and he gets to pick one of them. So he picks the one who's his type. That's it. That's how harems work. That's how every harem works.
We talked about ow, that was wrong. We talked about Hestia, and I immediately see fan art of her. What? You
Jeff
can
Bezos
barely
is
see.
listening.
You can barely see her foot. You see half of her foot, and it's like listed as feet.
Yeah, some
Ah,
people are quite jubilant with their tags.
this could also be a good reference. Only one girl threw herself at him, and he rejects her all the time. Ah, yeah, this time. Yeah, I heard, especially like in the later seasons, the story is supposed to be really good.
Well, it's got like 4 seasons, so it must be doing something right.
Yeah. Oh my god, a bunch of goblin girls.
I agree.
No, like
It
just
probably would be
one
wrong to pick
artist.
those up in the dungeon, but damn, have I seen some convincing art of the otherwise.
You want to see more? Like that because that's what I just found. It was not in the show. It was like I just found some.
I enjoy a good goblin art. Throw it in Madras Monday. I think Eden would like it too.
Didn't we had like a whole key section? There it is. This artist made a. I probably should like send like the link to this artist because they uploaded I think a lot in one go. I think all their 12 arts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Would
8, 9,
be
10, 11.
yeah, the 100 girlfriends who really really love you. That seems like an interesting premise, but I'm avoiding it just on the fact that like if you find a best girl, she is statistically like got a 1 in 4 chance of being in fucking an episode, assuming they focus on one girl per episode. You know.
Oh, apparently, like they take their sweet time to give every girl enough screen time, and as far as I know, like so the premise
There's
is like
24 minutes per anime episode. How do they manage to fit 100 girls in each one?
because I think in the first season they just focused on 6 girls or so. Again, like the author and the
That's
people that make the anime, they take their sweet time to go like through every girl,
That's how I
showcase why
expected it
she's
to be. Because I've watched like
and
quintessential quintuplets, and like even that with 5 girls is like I'm not getting enough focus on the girls that I actually like here. I'm like, how the hell can you manage it with 100?
and like he's actually a really good boyfriend to all of them. And I think that now in the second season, he like 2 of his girlfriends were fighting. So he just like did the meme where like this meme head is like holding 2 characters' heads and just looks at them and pushes them together and says now kiss. He literally did the meme, made them kiss, and they both liked it. I think they like each other now more. So I don't know. I didn't watch it. I just saw the scene and was like, "Oh my god, it's the meme."
So you're saying there's Yuri in it?
Apparently now, yes. They had like hard eyes. I don't know if they were like under the influence of something, but like they were fighting, and then the boyfriend was just like sneaking in front next to them as they were like having their moment, and then he was just like shoving their faces together, forced them to kiss, and then they continued kissing because it was nice.
That seems like some wish fulfillment bullshit right there.
Um, apparently, like he got like there was like some magic and or fate involved that like by accident his fated partner his fate was intertwined with 100 girls, and like I think he even got told that, and like the girls can only be like happy, like have like their completely absolute happy ending if they with him. um, and then he just decides, okay, well then I will just make all of them happy because I don't want any of them to be miserable. And so he's just like going around, meets all his girlfriends slowly, and just like takes his time to like makes them happy. Again, it
I can imagine that introduction. Hi, pleased to meet you. We're soulmates. Here are my 99 other girlfriends.
yeah, they
They'll
haven't
get
introduced a
they'll
hundred
take you
girls.
through orientation. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like they haven't like I think we're at like probably at six, maximum 10 girls. I haven't watched an episode of it yet. I just like watched a quick summary of it, and someone just like like explaining like how he's actually like trying his best to like be a good boyfriend and not neglecting any of them. And I was like, damn, like some men don't even put that much effort into one girlfriend they have, let alone a dude that is like set his mind to making 100 girls happy. I really don't know how this will continue. Like, on one hand, I kind of want to watch it, and on the other hand, I'm like, nah, I'm just waiting until it's finished, like completely finished, and then I'll watch like an hour-long summary of the entire story to see if you know, if that just stayed weirdly wholesome or not. Okay, I think this should be enough reference. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is kind of good. This
Do
is
you have
better for
sufficient
art.
feet?
This is not good reference, but good character. I never knew that I had a thing for mice girls, but I have a thing for mice girls.
They're just the best, aren't they?
Uh, Gadget Hadwig, from the Chip
Yes,
and
that's
Chap show. I love
yes.
her. She was she was definitely best girl. Uh, they maybe be helpful. I have this without the liquid. I have this without AI.
Yes, liquid feet.
Okay. Thank God no one is seeing anything. So, where was I? Oh, the minor.
Last time I checked, somewhere in Germany, but I fear if we go into much more detail, you'll be doxxed.
Yeah. Bell bunny color. There. Where's my skin layer? There we have the skin. Okay. This is the second shadow. This is the first shadow. This is the this is the makeup. This is the blush. Okay. Found the blush layer. Now I have to figure out the blush color again. Okay. Let's put it back to 50%. The the opacity of this blush layer is changing every time. Okay. So, how are you guys doing that? Let's try to understand this shading. Okay, on those spots you have more blushing and extra shading, and then you have very big gloss because I don't know why feet are glossy, but the foot people say the feet shall be glossy, so the feet shall be glossy. Where's my
I'm gonna say
airbrush?
you're specifically looking at fetish art for feet. That's why they're glossy. Numa Numa, yay! Numa Numa Numa, yay! Let me just like redo this entire fucking cover because I don't like it. Do I do the typical thing and just have her reading the guidebook? Or do I give her a spell book? Hmm. Would that even be the front of it?
Uh, Wait, let me check.
I feel like that'd be the back of it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, unless I think it would be let me just quickly grab a book. Hold it like this. Yep, that would be the back. If it's a manga, it would be the front.
Ah, yes, she's reading the Japanese copy of the guidebook.
So you could just like have it like a lot of like old books, just like have like some decoration on the back, but not no no summary. It's like a modern thing to put a summary on the back of a book.
It's supposed to be a spell book, so I was hoping to just like give it a gold bezel and a decent cover. But that isn't the cover. Hmm.
Um, just give it like some gold application, maybe some gems or something like this on the corners, and make it like look and let the binding part like also look a bit more fancy. Then you should be good to go.
I can probably get away with placing like a floating rune in front of it and saying like that's the back cover. Then I'd have to do it on the front cover as well, because if it's floating, you'd see it. Damn it, witches.
Back to my feet. Okay. Until here.
What is this? Oi Ai 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 by Zoe. I think this was a pet request. Let me do that book in a different layer. Because it makes no sense to
Let
currently
me
be on
let,
Bianca's lines if I'm going to be copying it through.
Let's name this layer and regret it later if someone ever looks at the naming convention of my layers.
Oh, yeah, because I'm the only person who is ever going to look at my layers. My layers are, excuse me, absolutely full of typos. For example, I've just called that line, that layer, Book Limbis.
Yeah, the typos are like the second thing. It's more of a there's like uh layer 152, layer 145, feet blush, layer 332. There's not a lot of naming happening, but the parts that are named are concerning.
Feet blush. Oh, that's a point. I need to add like blush and stuff to this toner. All right, finish the lines on the damn book first.
But that feels so strange to put like nowhere really highlights except on the toes. It's definitely something I didn't expect to do in any artwork, but here I am,
I
oiling
mean,
up
we're here to
feet.
learn, so
Yeah, this is very much a learning experience. Okay. I really like how they did it here, so.
I'll send this to Paige when I'm done and be like, rate my spell book.
Okay. And then how you entertained people.
Like, this is what the people come to see. Toes and books. Sounds like a fucking Lonely Island song. I think that's what I had initially, but now it just looks dull. It looks like the foot is giving blessings to you guys. Oh yeah, that's a foot, alright. Just switched over to your tab and it's so shiny. That is the wrong layer to be sure to be blurring. Oh, oh, oh. Probably take you out of clothes colors and put you into lines. There we go. Let me find the guidebook from Spyro, like the original guidebook from Spyro 2. See how that looks. Because you might actually see the back of that. Oh, right, that's why I decided not to do the guidebook as the spell book. Because it looks bland as fuck.
Powerful, earthquake, powerful. Okay. Amy. No, wait,
Wow.
not no.
Oh, okay, I'll go then.
I'm almost done.
I've made your magic blue, haven't I? I want to do purple around the spell book, but a blue rune coming off it. Maho putting her best foot forward today. That did not deserve a laugh. I am so sorry, chat. You deserve to be shamed.
I'm almost there. I wanted to be like, hey Amy, you like feet, right? Could you give me like could you tell me if those feet look the way they're supposed to look? But I'm not quite there yet. They're not ready to be judged.
They're not ready. What's
I
the
never put
world
that
called
much
where they use magic?
I never put that much detail in any skin shading before.
Hey,
And
learning
I'm
is
putting a
learning.
lot.
They are looking really good. Like I've currently only got like base colors down for this piece, and it's taken me hours because I decided to fucking shade the base colors rather than just doing them flat. So I still have a layer of shading to do on top of these colors. They are definitely a step in the right direction. Ah.
Let's look at some other
Blood drunks, I
examples.
swear to God, these puns need to stop. If you put one more toe out of line, I'm banning you. Hey Maho, remember yesterday when we discussed pity laughs?
I laughed, you just didn't hear it.
Even Discord was like, that did not deserve a pity laugh. What do the magic look like in the... You are totally right, I need to step up my game. I need to bring these puns to heel. What does magic look like in Reignited? Basically doesn't. Gotta be a rune somewhere in the game I can use. Don't be ridiculous, game. There can't be runes in Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. They never made Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. If they'd have made Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, that would have been the game that destroyed the Spyro franchise entirely and caused it on its rapid decline. That didn't happen. What a body without his soul like, what a foot without its soul. Am I gonna have to do an entire playthrough of Spyro 2 right now? 'Cause I'll do it, game. You guys are doing a spectacular feat.
Now, Amy,
Do a talisman there, I guess.
would you please look over and tell me if this shading for the foot is good?
Yeah, that is insanely detailed. Zoom out a bit, see if that is like very obvious compared to the rest of the piece.
It's a bit more detailed. I could like shade the ass a bit more and give her, her shoulders some glossy highlights to make up for the more detailed feed. I don't know if I should feel sorry for this or not. Like, is
Yeah,
that what people want?
that's what people want. It just depends if you want to go back and reshade the entire piece to be about half as detailed as that.
Oh, that's not the problem.
It is very much sticking out at the moment, but the shading is spectacular.
Well, it maybe doesn't stick out that much anymore after I shaded like the shoe. That is like the other main focus point. If the shoe looks also decently good detailed, it probably doesn't stick out too much. The problem is like the back of the foot is like a very unspectacular part of the foot. There's not like a lot of things that make things shady, like put shade on it or anything. Like it's just like a very flat part of the body. So there's not a lot of it. Okay.
I'm going to invent a sigil. Bianca, good news. You're getting a sigil. Not in orange. Where's my black line?
Like this is a good thing because I wanted to step up my how detailed my artworks is shaded anyway. Like this is like something I wanted to do anyway. I cannot like go too ham on it because like this has a previous art piece. If like if the quality difference is a bit too big, people will probably notice.
I need to up my shading quality, but I don't want to. Like, it's something I desperately need to learn, and it will improve basically all of my pieces. But I really like my cartoony style, and I feel like if I'm better at shading, I'm never going to be satisfied with just doing the cartoony flats anymore.
The always the case. Like, you know, our favorite Rule 34 artist, like she's doing an amazing job with shading, but like still like keeps that cartoony feeling to it. So maybe that's like the thing you want to aim for. Uh, it's a small step towards a towards greater feat. No.
Wait, you had nothing to do with the orbs. This sigil makes 0 sense. How the hell do I do a sigil based on a dragon egg?
Um, can you send me how the sigils usually look like? Is there like a picture list of how they look
Uh,
like? Maybe I can help you.
no, I'm desperately trying to find one. I just want like a floating symbol on the front of the book to make it look more magical, but I can't find a good example of one, like in Spyro anywhere.
Uh, how about instead of a dragon egg, a sigil that looks faintly like a dragon? Or a bunny because she's a bunny girl. Oh, no, other. Tell me something about Bianca. What is she doing? What are her abilities?
She is a sorcerer. At the start of the game, she's working for the sorceress on like the other end of the world.
Hmm.
She kidnaps all of the dragon eggs in Spyro's world because magic is like fleeing from their world, so they need to go and like kidnap the dragons to bring dragons back to their world so that they can have magic again. She finds out about halfway through the game that the sorceress isn't planning on raising the dragons but killing them.
Okay. How does her magic look like? If you see it in the game.
It basically doesn't. She's like a side character who is there to point you at the quest objectives.
Hmm.
But I've drawn it blue and sparkly here because she does have like a blue electricish wand.
You could
You're
make it
onto
look like
something with the dragon idea. Because that would be like a nice magical symbol.
Like you could make it like a wyvern, you know, like instead of having arms, just like having the wings. And maybe no legs, and like just like that the body like turns into like a snake-like form that is like sizzling out of the book as is it because it's magic. Okay, back to highlighting boobs.
Boobs, you say? I have to switch my window. I was really excited to make a sigil based on the orb, which is like the main collectible of Spyro 2. Which is not in Spyro 2. I was like, oh, this would be cool. Like, some people might notice that it's based on an orb. And that'll be like a nice, cool little nod. Wait a minute, I can't. She had nothing to do with those.
Okay. Boobs got some highlighting. Now let's figure out how the shoulder would be. Because that would have a bit more highlight.
Well, my dyslexic friend walked into a bra.
My dyslexic ass had to read that like more than once to figure out the joke. Question is, where do I put the shiny,
Okay.
shiny stuff on her ass?
Apparently, my food's ready.
Oh, already?
Would seem so. I literally went down to make a drink like while we were setting up, and nothing was being cooked or prepared or spoken about. So I assumed I'd have 2 hours. Alright. I'm gonna go eat real quick, chat. Please enjoy Maho in the meantime. I will see you all when I get back.
Be entertaining.
I'm back. Are the puns still underfoot?
Yeah. I did some more shading, and now I have a new standard I probably have to follow. But now the foot doesn't look like so out of place anymore. Like still a little bit, but like if you compare it to the rest now, it looks less out of place.
The ass looks a bit streaky, but it's still coming along good.
Um,
Like if you zoom out further, you can probably see lines.
means I have.
That's a trick I use to see if my shading is any good. The same as flipping the canvas for seeing if your line art works. Zooming in and out will do is basically the same thing for shading.
I look like this one liney thing. What you probably also see is it's the from the highlight, and the highlight is supposed to be like kind of strainy and visible. But look, does it look better now? I I blurred out a little bit of the ass shading.
Yes, much less streaky. That was very quick. Soul searching ways have been under the heel.
Okay, where was the blush? The highlight? That's blush.
You're gonna look awful if I do you in flat color initially. Well, you definitely are if I use the black. Let's get the blue that I used over here.
That's a bit too big. I also like very, very slightly, but I did like some shading around the net. That way it looked less drawn on and actually on the body. Like zoomed out, you don't really see, but zoomed in, you can just see the hint of shading. I also like this like you know like bit deeper shading style I did so far. It's not too much more work. It's a bit more work, but like less than I expected. It looks good. I don't know if I should shade the fabric now that way too. I will think about what I'm doing with the fabric after I figured out what I do with the bunny suit. Okay. Do I use Rule 34 to find some latex? Is bunny suits latex? What should I Google for to get like a good shading of this like
Um,
shiny?
Bunny suits is one of the most popular tags, so you can either specifically look for latex, go for leather or rubber tags maybe, or literally just search bunny suits until you find the texture you're looking for.
Okay. Bunny suit. Search. This is a good reference. This is a good reference. This maybe.
How do you just instantly find good reference on Rule 34? I have to go at least 8 pages. Although, to be fair, that's normally because I'm being distracted by the Rule 34.
Well, I open some things and then I just like I have like minus AI. That way I can avoid all the AI art that maybe has like wrong shading. I'm on page 3 now.
You're on page
Now
3
on
and you
page.
just went, that's a good reference, that's a good reference, that's a good reference, and I'm just like, I get to page 8 before I get to the first one I can open. Oh wait,
I
I
can.
suppose that's the answer. The answer isn't that you're getting better Rule 34. The answer is that I'm more picky than you are.
I can literally send you what I just found. You will agree that this is a great reference for Bunny Suit. This is a very new art. I just got really lucky. For feet, I had to scroll a lot. I was like, I don't know which page I was, 18 or so, until I had a couple good references. There. That's like one of the first pictures that you find with Bunny Suit. And that's a great way to shade. The red one, not so much, but the black one, definitely.
Ah, yeah, I approve. Jump into the tags for that picture, see if you can find like the tag for the material you want if somebody's tagged it.
Let's see. Bunny suit, cleavage, drool. That's how you spell drooling. Okay. Leotard. Medium breasts is attack. I need to remember that.
How does that surprise you?
Well, I know there were small and big breast tags. I just didn't know there was a medium one that had so many entries. You know, like you have like some tags that have like what 12 entries, and you're like, yeah, I don't really need to use that one. But 365,750 entries sounds like a good thing you can use for tagging, but it has no tagging for the material. There's another bunny suit. Also no material. This one is like I found like reference that like the picture itself is nowhere near of what I deem like attractive for myself or anything. But like the shading of the bunny suit itself is good. Like the entire rest of the picture, kind of questionable bit. A bunny suit looks good. Solo, sweat.
Wet might be a good one. There's a lot of good shading under wet.
Yeah, that's definitely. Also, like another bunny suit thing that I like a lot. It's Hestia. Oh, this one has a bunch of tags. Whiskcuff, white leotard, twin tails tied, strapless leotard. Red leotard. Parting lips. Hex, I never thought I never paid attention to. Hand on hip. Goddess. Detailed collar.
Nodding lips is a good tag. I use that one in bedroom eyes.
Crossed arm, collarbone. Bunny suit, bunny tails, bunny ears. Blush. Oh my god, I can't. Almost everything I have has blush. Should I starting at tagging everything with blush?
Almost
Should.
definitely.
Bare thighs. What is a very questionable choice in the bunny suit, in my opinion. Completely bare uh, thighs. Belly button visible through clothes. Has 1,060 entries.
I use that in my art all the time. It's like one of my favourite little tropes.
Let's me share this bunny suit too, just so you have something to look at. I could be wrong, but I have the feeling I accidentally found the two art pieces I thought were really good. They're fucking from the same artist. I was like, it looks so familiar, like how they were shading things. And I sent it both of those pictures, and now that I had them side by side, I was like, wait a second, that's the same artist. So I checked, and yes, it's the same artist.
It's like, hold on a second, I've seen this one before.
Yeah.
What do you mean you've seen it? It's brand new.
Latex. Let's look what latex has to offer for me. AI.
No fans. Maha, we're not on Fansly yet. Calm down.
No, I see what people did. That's too simple. It's also too simple shaded for me. I want the really glossy shit. When I think of a bunny suit, the best bunny suits, in my opinion, are the ones that are like really glossy and shiny. But really glossy and shiny is like hard to do right, like completely right.
Yeah, that's some next level shade in that one.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking for good reference where just like, oh yeah, that like I saw some good reference how to do like leather and like lack. Especially like I need that for the shoes too. The shoes are also glossy, so I cannot really avoid it. If I say, okay, the bunny suit doesn't have to be too glossy. No, the shoes are glossy too. Mm, that is such a cool human version of Rouge the Bat. Not what I was looking for, but definitely
Darling,
a
you're
good.
on roll 34. You are going to find Rouge the Bat.
Also, she's completely closed.
Does not compute. Wait, Rouge has clothes?
Hey, look at this. This is really good.
Maybe I downloaded the wrong version of Sonic Adventure 2.
Not my fetish, but I think I found something. I think I can close this one.
Oh, that is a really good human Rouge.
Yeah. Do you want to see like the very like not detailed artwork with the detailed feet I found earlier? Didn't
Go
use it
for
at
it.
the end. Eden will be so confused when she sees this.
No, I think she knows us well enough. She will not even slightly be confused.
Okay. Oh, that's a pretty God of War.
I had the
If I,
sigil for that one. Stop shading the book.
oh yeah, did you have the sigil done? Can I look?
Came up with something. That's what I got in the end. Just an egg with some wings. And considering just like flipping the entire piece, so that that's at the front of the book now.
Yeah, but then her fringe would be on the wrong side.
Yeah, that's true.
Why not instead of like having it on the book cover, why not have it float out of the book? That way the main focus is away from the book cover itself and to, the magic that is floating out of the book.
Well, that was the other option. Is to just do some like this sort of thing, like magic spot floating out of it. Oh, I like that too. Actually, I've just accidentally drawn a pretty decent base for that.
Yeah, I watched you do it.
I was like, let me just do a real quick random squiggle. Holy shit, that's a good squiggle. Annoyingly, that is on the book color layer, so it needs to go. But I know it's possible now.
Okay. I think with the reference I found, I can do a decently good bunny suit that is glossy and all. Because I need to get this right, because we all want at least I think we all want a poker maho, you know.
Yes, definitely. Like, I kind
Like,
of want to do like a full art of my Balatro outfit that I made, especially since now I'm playing so much Balatro on the channel. But at the same time, I have stuff to finish.
yeah, like I have stuff to finish too. I should like focus on, and at the same time, I really would want just like maho laying on like this on like like a poker desk table, like and around her are cards and chips, and she's like wearing a bunny suit. You know, like the typical things you do like in a casino. Like
Yeah,
casino mahos.
I've seen a lot of wallpapers of that exact image. I know what you're describing.
Yeah, like I first wanted Maho to sit on the table, but then I was like, wait, that would literally be just Belle 2.0. And then I remembered a wallpaper I have. Let me see if I have it on this PC. If yes, I send it to you. That I just really like. And it has to do with gambling. I was like, wait a second. I could just like do that in a solo version. Um, pictures? No, not pictures. Desktop? No. This PC. That is way too full. Anime. I just need to find it. I should have it on this PC. Also, sorry guys for procrastinating for a moment. But I'm scared of like shading glossy stuff. So I want to, give myself a couple more minutes of to spare.
That's okay. I plan to go over to Fansly apparently in 20 minutes. I've not even started on Bianca shading yet. I completely forgot I had to also do the book. So, we're in no rush.
Yeah.
Like, this was my hope for yesterday's stream, was that I could, like, finish Bianca clothed. So that I could finish Bianca naked on Fansly.
Hmm.
And then I'd have essentially two pieces finished. But if I'm gonna be sitting there like drawing a book, I may as well do that on Twitch, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I'll get complaints on Fansly if I spend an hour ignoring titties.
I found it. I found two, but like it's essentially the second one. It's like from a Vocaloid song, from Rin and Len. And it's like they're like both in this outfit for this song, the entire song. And I love the artist that is like doing the art for those song covers. And just like the way how they just lay on this I think roulette table. Um yeah, they're
That
laying on a
is
roulette table.
roulette board.
Yeah, but like this feeling that you have with this one. I want something like this for Maho. The other option would be that. that I just found on Rule34.
Yeah, like as you scroll through the Bunnygirl tag, you will see a lot of like blackjack dealers resting on
Yeah,
blackjack tables. It's quite a
yeah,
common trope. You can definitely find some good reference for it.
yeah. Like my only problem with like the laying on the belly one is you won't see much of the bunny suit. You know, like the important part of this. Like, yes, Maho's ass is the second important part of this, but like the bunny suit, I will put so much effort into it, so I want it to be like a focus point. Okay. Let's start with the black side of the bunny suit. Okay, so what are you doing? Why so difficult? Oh, not likey, it's difficult. Ow. Mm. Ow. That was unpleasant. Then disappointment yesterday went okay, dentist super nice. But because the dentist did some work on my teeth that has to be continued in 3 weeks, my teeth hurt a little bit. And I just sneezed and accidentally bit my teeth together very hard.
As
So you
soon as
can't.
she said sneezed, I knew what was coming. Jesus!
Someone's at the front door.
Why are you so loud?
Why is someone at the door now?
That normally means that one of our neighbours has cooked too much of something and wants us to eat it for them. Which means I've got a nice snack later tonight.
So let's get black. At least didn't start bleeding like crazy. But the thing that he stuffed in my tooth is now shoved in completely. There was like a tiny bit that wasn't shoved in completely. It just shoved that in forcefully.
Maha, we're not on fancy, calm down.
Okay, so I'm looking at like the shading right now of latex, of something glossy, and it has like relatively hard shading. So that's probably what I should aim for. Oh god. That is requiring me to have a certain level of knowing what the fuck I'm doing. That's exactly what
Oh
I'm
boy,
not.
you don't come to this stream for that. Properly fully clean this up later, but for now, let's just get rid of the bleed. That gold is basically imperceptible, but it doesn't matter too much because I'm about to cover it with a sigil anyway.
Should make sense? Question mark.
Back to me. Ow. in those pages a bit too much, haven't I? Just something to put in after I've finished all the rest of the shading. Oh, I'm gonna need a background for this piece, aren't I?
Well, yeah, if you want to have it as a complete just print, you would need to have a background for her.
Don't make me do it. Alright. Spyro 3 locations. Where can I have you? Do I do you in front of the first portal, or do I do you like in the final boss room? Right, the last time I did this, I literally had to like go and play through the game until I got to the cutscene I wanted and make a screenshot of it because nobody had uploaded the fucking area that I wanted anywhere. Fireworks might be a cool place, actually. Get shading done for now. Clothes. Okay, that's the one I want. Lines, clothes, clothes lines, yes. Colors. That's it. Right.
Indeed. That's a small brush.
Do you take a look for me and tell me if that looks all right? Because I I personally have no clue what I just did, but I did something. Does this look like glossy bunny suit?
Yep, looks good to me. Incredibly shiny.
That was the intent. I had like I personally don't know if that is how it would look in this scenario.
It's got a lot of ambient light on it from the monitor screen, so I think like the slight amount of light that you've done reflecting off it is really good for it. You've got like small amount of light reflecting amongst the shadows,
Yeah.
which just happens to work in this environment because it's a dark room with illumination.
Yeah, like that's what I thought too. Like it's like a very dark room. There's not like a much like light coming from the front, but like some light is like bouncing off her, and like from the monitors from the back comes like a lot of like blue light. So now that this is done, I have to figure out how to do that on the orange side too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna be the trouble is doing that entire thing again in orange because not many people draw orange latex for you to get a reference.
Oh, red latex is more than enough for that. It's just like
Oh, that's fair.
getting
Yeah.
it right. Like it's more of a getting the same effect on the other side because my brain was more on autopilot while doing the black side. Just looking at the reference and then just my brain went autopilot doing something and then I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's right.
I had that issue with this piece. I did the like gold around the boot trims that I'm shading now, and I was like so happy with this gold shading, and then I was just not able to replicate it anywhere else.
Um Yeah, I had that with the background in my Dina and Evelyn piece. I did such a good job with the gold shading there, but like doing that gold shading again was like the tricky part. Okay,
Like,
you know
damn,
what
I'm learning. I'm getting better. Fuck, how did I do that?
Did I just peak in real time? Is that it?
I will just do the thing I did here on just I will just redo it on the orange side and just hope that it looks similar enough.
Well, when I do the shading, if I and paste you, and then do this, that looks awful. Too dark. How about if I opposite direction? I mean?
I'm surprised like what things I can achieve sometimes. Like oh my god, I learned something new. I didn't even know where I learned it from, but I apparently learned it.
Help, I'm learning.
Oh my god, it looks really good. Like I just copied what I did on the other side in orange, and it's just like looks really nice. And I'm scared to ruin this because now I have to, put the gloss on it. Like, oh yeah, this looks fine. This looks fire. Let's go. Now let's take a look. Mm, okay. Let's take a look at how that looks. Yeah, that looks awful. Okay. What happens if you mix blue and orange? You know, like, is there a website where you can just like pick colors and it will just mix them together for you? Let's Google that because I need that right now.
Almost definitely exist, yeah.
Color mixer online. I don't want to sign up. Just want like that should do it. Okay. Reset palette. It enough information I need. This color mixer is awful, but it told me what I needed to know. And that's this color. Now let's take and probably lighter. Vibrant because the orange is vibrant. I I could just do like, a screen filter where I just draw blue and then just like the filter like regulate what color that would be. No, of course, Maho's trying to figure out color theory.
You gotta learn it eventually.
Hey, Amy, I have a very alien concept we maybe should try out. How about we save?
What's saving? Oh, is it that thing that happens when like your computer crashes and the program saves it for you, like 30 minutes before?
Like, you can do that manually. Did you know that?
That does sound better than doing 30 minutes of work at the start of every piece again.
Yeah, I thought so too. I tried it out just now. Like, it takes a moment. You have to be patient with it's weird.
My god, it worked. The asterisk next to my title disappeared.
Yeah.
And to resist the urge to do very fucking thick shading like I always do. Looks weird to me.
The bunny suit gloss is shaded.
Holy shiny. I like the blue that you put in the orange. That's cool.
Yeah,
Never lie.
it's actually purple. Like it looks blue, but it's purple-ish
It's a really good
blue.
light color.
Yeah, like I was like, okay, so what happens if you mix blue with orange? And I got like a pinkish, a purplish pink. So the first layer of light is pink, and the second layer of light is like a purplish blue, because like it still like reflects blue light. I usually don't put so much thought into color theory to shade things, but I couldn't, find anything that would, take that job from me and just like do it for me. I just like slap on blue light and boom, it looks good. The only
See,
thing
I do
now
that
is
the
like,
incredibly lazy way. I just apply a few different colors and see which one looks the best. Ears time. Good luck. I feel bad about my time zone. Is that what you wanted to hear? Yes, you should be disgusted. How dare you? I forgot why I was mocking you for your time zone again.
a bit early for me, but happy Valentine's Day, Eden.
My sponsorship still going? It is for one more day. Ding, 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 ding. One day only. Remember, Chad, if any of you want to help support Maho entirely for free, even though there's only one day remaining on the sponsorship, you can very easily get most of the first goals done. Maho and I did them, both did them side by side in her first sponsored stream. In 2 hours, we were able to get to level 25, which earned you, what was that, like $10 per person about? With all the combined goals?
With all the combined goals, if you level up the characters like while leveling up, and you focus on leveling your main characters mostly. 1, 2, 3.
So, like, without
And
any Dragon Toll Master, you can probably get a decent amount. And you can easily do that with whatever's left in the sponsorship.
yeah. You can definitely do a lot. I believe in you guys. Even if the first 3 goals are only paying $1. Every dollar counts.
$3 is $3.
Yeah, $3 are $3 more than I had before.
Oh, Pet, what do you think of this book? Did you notice anything immersion breaking about the book in particular?
Nope. Oh, good. I can get away with the sigil being on the wrong side then. This is the back of the book, not the front.
Probably put like light effects on the clothes. No, wait, I don't need to do that. Never mind. I don't need to do that. I have a sneaky little trick for that later. Where I do light effects, but I don't.
Sneaky little trick to apply light effects. Artists hate her.
No, artists would love me if I would have like an easy way that every artist could use. Be honest, Amy, if I would give you like the most easiest way to do like shadow and light without any work, you would love me for that.
Well, no, I'd probably hate you for it, because I'm halfway through my shading and light right now.
Well, if I only
And
figured
you
it
could
out
have
now.
told me like an hour ago.
But yes, if I never had to do this again, I'd be happy.
Okay. So. Now I have the problem. I have to figure out the shoe. I've been avoiding that thing for quite some. Oh no, wait, this is on a completely different layer. But still. Also, Eden. Want to see some foot fetish level feet? Take a look at what I drew. Like I zoomed in on the important part.
Get ready to get ping pong between the streams.
You can go back to Amy afterwards. Just wanted some friendship approval. I didn't know I would take so long for the shading. Like I was like, oh yeah, I can totally get this like done in 2 hours, maximum 4 hours. Here I'm sitting. I still have to do it 2 entire shoes, and I have to fix up the background.
Yeah, I'm still on the clothes as well. I thought we'd be well into Fansly by now.
Well, then we just do 4 hours Twitch and 2 hours Fansly. I look at those feet and be like, did I draw that? Like I have like a weird like disconnected feeling to this art piece. I normally don't achieve things like this. Like that was like when I was shading for our collab piece, I was shading Eden soft shading style, and I noticed how quick I got. Thank you. I've been looking at a lot of fetish art on Rule 34 to achieve all of this.
Yeah, she's just been narrating feet to chat.
No, but like when I did Eden's shading, I noticed how quick I got, and I was like, okay, that is a sign that I should probably start trying to learn new things, because I have now the time capability to focus on new things. So this piece got like in more detailed level shading because after shading the toes to foot fetish level toes, the rest of the piece looked a bit flat. So now I had to, like do some adjustments. Also, this glossy bunny suit completely out of palette. Don't ask me how I did it. Even I don't know. The fact that I have to do shoes now that have to keep up with this bunny suit is giving me all the wrong feelings. Where's the black part? There. Okay. Let's stop avoiding things. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo, and out are you. Okay, I'm starting with the black part. Black. And just see where there's color missing. I noticed it earlier somewhere else. Forgot where. You're lucky. I forgot where I forgot to color you.
Adorable.
I meant that the most threatening way ever. But yeah. Like there's certain parts in the drawing that are very forgiving if you just forgot a couple pixels. And then there's like certain colors that are not forgiving, like black. Black is not forgiving you. You will see the very light background behind it immediately.
So
I
I
need
just cycle my background through black, red, green, and white. You will
Yeah, no.
eventually find a color that shows a bit you missed.
Yeah, like it was not that hard to find the spots I missed. I just like when I did the flat coloring, I was tired and didn't care anymore.
Annoyingly, I can't use that trick right now because I've watercolored this and there's no backing to it. So if I turn it red, you can see like how it's very slightly semi-transparent. So I need to actually get a base layer down before I use that trick. How am I going to do the inside of your ears?
Do you want my ears?
You cut out there, and I kind of don't want to know how the sentence was actually supposed to go. I just heard, "Do you want blank my ears?"
I asked, what do you want to do inside my ears?
Depends. Are you a bunny girl?
Depends. Do you want me to be one?
The fact that you are not a bunny girl is the reason I refer to on a daily basis as my evidence that there is no God.
Yeah. If there was a god, it would have given me magic, or at least like a cute, like animalistic, like features that I can cope with. Talking about magic, let's talk about something I would usually talk about with you on Fansly, what is not Fansly appropriate because the fuck why you're not talking about tits. Um, like let's go for like D&D and also bring in some Pathfinder standards. Like if the world suddenly would have like magic and you could have like a class, what do you think which class you would start in and which class would you pursue?
I don't know what I'd start in, but I feel like I'd definitely pursue the nerd one. Go sorcerer and
Sorcerer is nerd. Sorcerer is literally just
well,
like you have
wizard, I
magic.
guess.
Was the one like the book smart
Yeah,
sorcerer, the brain.
yeah, you're
Sorry,
right.
I'm drawing a sorcerer right now, and my brain is mush. But yeah, the learny one, because then if I need another spell, I can go and find another spell.
I can't even tell you what class you would probably start in. You would probably start in monk because you have martial arts experience.
Oh, that's fair, I guess. Yeah.
So
Can be a monk zid.
I'm not quite sure what I would start in because like I didn't pursue like something typical D&D thing. Like I'm not like a singing storyteller, so probably maybe bard. Maybe I would have like one level in bard if I would start out. Um but definitely not the smart classes. Like I'm average smart, but that's it. Like I know how to do math, and know how to do certain other things, and I know some weird facts that I learned in school and outside of school. That's it.
A mathematician.
Yeah, math. Yeah, like I was not part of the part of the uh 12 out of 10 people hate math group. Like I liked math in school until I reached like 12th grade and suddenly I stopped understanding it. Like it was the same math I did before with just more letters and less numbers, and suddenly my brain was like, wait a second, where are the numbers? Where are the pretty circles we were drawing in geometry? I love geometry until they took it away from me and replaced it with algebra.
I always enjoyed math. Until my GCSE exam, like the final one of high school. I took early in year 10, and I got 1 mark off of the maximum grade.
So rather than like
How was that thought going to end?
yeah, rather than like